Not leaving.
No, getting started, man. That's like the warm-ups, in basketball. You just, doing the layups up there, and you're doing a couple of dunks, and you're getting the crowd fired up.
Speaking of the crowd fired up, Tech beat Kansas State Saturday.
They did,
nice. Without first game without JT Toppin.
They look good. So let's hope they can continue that. So I think they can. So it's just going to be a different type team, but they did some things. I mean that they had to do. Atwell was just unreal.
Yeah. And that's what they're going to have. It can't just be the Christian Anderson show now. It's going to have to be these other guys are really going to have to consistently step up.
I thought Watts, did a good job of stepping up, a little bit. I mean, they're all good.
To.
Yeah, Bamboye, I mean, that's another one that did pretty good. Now, granted, it's Kansas State, but these guys are we saw against, what was it, Arizona State?
Yeah.
I mean, so you
teams with a bad record.
You can't take, anybody lightly in the Big 12.
That's for sure. So, all right. Well, there was that. Let's see what else.
Watch the Lady Raiders play too.
Yeah.
That was a little more disappointing. Man, we were right there, but boy, Colorado, they did a good job of.
But they're not even one that are they one of the better teams? I can't remember. Are they?
In the Big 12 they are. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So
I couldn't remember. I don't follow them very closely, so I don't know.
Yeah, they're a good team. So they'll do pretty well. They're quick and spunky.
Spunky. All right. Let's see here. What else? The USA won the gold in men's and women's hockey. That was awesome.
That's good.
The men win it in sudden death. Yeah.
Oh, what a game!
That was cool.
Overtime, baby.
I had already heard that they won, and before I been able to see it, but I watched it yesterday just because I knew they were going to win. So I was like, okay, I think I'll just relax and watch this. It was pretty cool.
I forgot that it's 3-on-3. It's an overtime thing, that the hockey players, what is it, 3-on-3 a little bit in overtime wins.
Well, I think that's like when it gets down to the shootout, isn't it?
Yeah, the shootout. Something like that.
This was just sudden death. It was just like an extra period they play, and the first team to score wins.
Yeah. So, but man, it's just crazy.
Yeah, that was pretty cool to see that, and it was nice to see the guys. They won, and they were excited to represent America.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean that's nice to see instead of some punk getting up there and complaining about oh, woe is me and I'm oppressed in this country of this and I mean you just get so tired of seeing that. So to see those guys get the American flag out and talk about how much they love America and representing our country, that's what you like to see. Felt good. It was it's almost like a throwback back to the days when people loved our country. Wow. Imagine that, No, but it was cool though. I really enjoyed seeing that, man. That celebration there at the end when they scored that goal, and it was pretty quick into that overtime period. I mean, it was like a minute and a half or something into it. And
oh yeah.
They get the puck by and just see how the helmets come off, and it was just that was a great moment. That's the kind of stuff about sports that you just love, man. First time we've won the gold, I guess, since 1980, right? Since the Miracle on Ice.
Yep, that's so true.
So, yeah, pretty cool. Let's see what else is going on here before we get to our good vibes. I saw where Miley Cyrus was spotted filming Hannah Montana, the 20th anniversary special in Malibu.
Oh.
I only bring that up because not as a Hannah Montana fan or anything, but, my daughter was a huge Hannah Montana fan. I mean, that was her wheelhouse right there. And in fact, there was a character on that show. I think his name was Jake Ryan. And I remember when she was, she was little. And we were asking about who she wanted to invite to her birthday party. And so she started listing off all of her friends. And there was this guy named Jake Ryan. And Kathy and I are both like, Jake Ryan? That's one I don't know. We recognize all the kids, but we didn't know this kid. So we're trying to figure out who he was because, just from school and stuff, you just know the kids.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't know Jake Ryan. Turns out he's a guy on Hannah Montana, I guess. So,
oh, wow.
So that was kind of funny. She'd invited him to the birthday party. So we weren't able to get with his people in time. But I hope that if she does this, I hope that she somehow makes it where it's worthwhile for anybody who grew up watching that show. Like it feels right. It's not like Hannah Montana is now grown up and she's wild and crazy like Miley Cyrus is in real life. I mean, I hope the character still stays true kind of to the character. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we'll see.
I mean, it doesn't have to be real exactly like what really happened to her. I mean, hopefully she's still kind of doing the Hannah Montana thing.
Let's hope it's some good acting, huh?
Yeah, so anyway, but yeah, I guess that happened. Let's see. Anything else? Did you do anything fun this weekend?
We went to there's a theater on Avenue Q. Not Avenue Q, 34th Street.
I was about to say, what kind of theater did you go to?
No.
That's adult type,
It's on 34th Street. It's by Avenue W.
Yeah, I think I know.
But we went there, and I've never been to that particular theater.
Is it like just like a little
it's like
community
Cats Theater or something like that?
Yeah. It's a live, plays and things.
Like plays, yeah. So we went there. One of our neighbors was performing, and so we decided to go see her. And anyway, that's the first time I had ever been to the Cats Theater.
Yeah, I've heard of it, but I don't think I've ever been there either.
It's just a small, little, quaint little theater thing. And it's probably, it's about, I mean, if you like theater, you would like some of the shows that they have, but it seats about 50 people. And man, I sat right on the front row.
Of course you did.
Yeah. Yeah.
They call you out and everybody say anything?
No.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like you point your attention to the front row. The very famous locally here, Mudflap is here tonight to enjoy some theater.
No, I didn't. I stay low key.
Okay.
So anyway, and it was good.
Did you get up and say a few words? I'd like to congratulate all the lesbians for their. Sir, that's thespians. Yes, those two. Yes, congratulations to all of you on your fine performance.
Yeah, I should have. I should have just got up there. And...
That's probably better. You did.
Yeah, it's probably better.
No, I've never been. That's cool. All right.
Yeah.
So was it some kind of like? Do they do like was it kind of a regular, accessible kind of play that most people would enjoy, or is it more artistic? What kind of thing was it?
You're going. You would had to like theater.
Mm-hmm. I don't mind theater per se.
Then I think you probably would have enjoyed it. It was a little long in my book. It was about 2 hours and 50 minutes. But
50 or 15?
50.
Oh, so it was almost 3 hours.
Yeah, it was almost
3 hours. Was there
long.
an intermission?
There was.
Okay, good. Okay.
And I don't know that was a complaint, but that'd be my only thing that was. I mean, you expect a long play.
Yeah.
So
what was it called? Do you remember?
I think it was called The Third Sister. Or the Better Sister, something like that. There was three. The characters were three sisters, and then so each played the part, and our neighbor had the main part. So she did how she memorized every single line in that. I will have no idea. I'm telling you, if you could imagine, a 3-hour play, and and she was in literally every scene.
Wow, I don't know how people do that.
I don't. I'm telling you, it was. And I asked her. I said, "How did you do that?" And she was like, "Man, I just every day I'd go home and I'd video it and I'd listen to it and take it scene by scene and but yeah, it was good. I'd recommend it. So it's not something it's not crazy, but if you want a nice 3 hour
doing something a little
different. Then it was definitely something to go to.
Cats Theater.
Yeah.
All right. I'm a little more probably closer to being just a regular theater guy, like go to the movies, get popcorn, that kind of thing. The number one movie this week was Goat. It's animated. So
yeah, the animated.
You want to see.
Steph Curry.
That's right. Yeah, it's kind of like a modern day Michael Jordan Space Jam sort of, right? I mean, it's something like that. Number two this weekend was Wuthering Heights, which is great movie. I saw that Valentine's. We saw that when we were in Colorado, and it's a good story of impossible love. Over the top, romantic, just tragic but romantic. Impossible love. It was really good. I Can Only Imagine. Number three. I Can Only Imagine 2.
Yeah. I saw
the first one.
I did too. I saw the first one. I thought the first one was decent. So but I haven't seen this one.
Yeah, I haven't seen this one yet either. Crime 101 was at number 4. considered going to see that. I'd still probably see that. That's Halle Berry, Chris Hemsworth, and I think Mark Ruffalo. I think is in it. That looks like a pretty good one. That finished at number 4 this weekend. And the number 5 movie was Send Help, which we've both seen. I know you weren't as big into it as I was.
Is Justice out yet?
I don't know. It was in the top 5. Okay. I'm not familiar with that one. What is that one?
I think that's was Chris Evans, Chris Hemsworth, something like that.
Chris Hemsworth is in Crime 101, so surely it's not him.
No, it's not that one. I'll find
Chris Evans. So maybe the guy that played Captain America.
Yes.
Is that him?
No.
Yes. No. Okay. I don't know. I listen. I don't know what it is. I don't know that one.
I'll find it.
Okay. Look it up. If anybody knows, let us know. I don't know about that one. Sonic text line 806-900-9630. If you like to check in this morning, if you see anything today we need to know about, certainly pass it along. If you saw any good movies or had any other great experiences. Thoughts on the Olympics. The closing ceremonies happened last night, so it's all over. So just check in. Let us know. We're here.
I don't know if you've seen this on social media, but it's crazy. A baby Muka monkey named Punch at a city zoo in Japan has gone viral for comfort in a plush toy after his mother abandoned him. I don't know if you've seen this, but yeah, the mother just goes
in a zoo.
In a zoo,
the mother abandoned him in the zoo.
Yes, I mean,
you're really down on your luck when your captive mother abandoned you in the zoo.
Well, it's sad. You watch it in Punch's life, but what Plush does is go grab a toy. It's like a little bunny toy. I don't know if it's a bunny, but the happiness that Punch gets from the toy has captured the hearts of the world. And leaders of the retail world, IKEA, saw Punch's story and realized that the favorite plush toy, a stuffed orangutan, it wasn't a bunny, was actually one of their own. So IKEA responded by donating dozens of toys to the zoo, so Punch always has a friend, even as he's wearing them out by dragging them all over the place. But yeah, you can just see this little monkey just grabbing it.
Good morning.
Jeff, Mudflap, and the Gang mornings.
Lubbock's country leader all day.
96.3 KLLL.
Hey, it's Colleen. Let's talk about Gandy's Creamland dips. Because when it comes to sour cream dips, these are the best on the planet. And if you don't agree with me, that's fine. I'll take yours. Gandy's Creamland dips are rich, creamy, and packed with flavor. Perfect for game day, family get-togethers, or straight out of the fridge with a spoon. No judgment here. But here's really what makes Gandy special. Their products are made from milk provided by local dairy farmers. Farmers who live here, work here, and pledge to deliver the highest quality products to our West Texas families. And when you buy Gandy's Creamland dips, you're not just bringing home great taste. You're supporting local farmers, strengthening our communities, and keeping quality right here at home. So grab a dip that loves West Texas as much as you do. Gandy's Dairy. Farmer-owned, community-led.
96.3. This is KLLL. Jeff, Mudflap, and the Gang.
96.3 KLLL.
Wake up.
Wake up laughing with Jeff, Mudflap, and the Gang. Featuring Katie Joe on 96.3 KLLL.
Yeah, I think him and Carrie and Lionel together make a great judging panel, so it's pretty good.
It's hard to believe that Carrie's, from the time she won, now she's a judge.
Yeah, she's a judge, yeah.
I mean,
she's really good on there, though. I think she's, because she knows what it takes and as a seasoned professional and knowing what the grind of the career is and everything.
Did you watch it from day one? I think the first one was Kelly Clarkson, right?
You know what? It's funny because we didn't start watching it right immediately. But I did end up watching about the last half of that very first season, and then from there, I've always watched it.
It's been hard, and it has nothing to do. I don't know if it's just season change or what, but when Simon Cowell left, I don't know, I kind of drew away from it a little bit, and I don't know if that...
The show's different without him.
Yeah.
And it took a little getting used to initially. But
liked Keith with it.
Yeah, see, I thought Keith Urban was great.
Yeah.
There was some times there where it was a little. I didn't enjoy it as much. Like when I think Steven Tyler was the judge there for a while, and some of that got it. I don't know. It wasn't quite as good. But Simon Cowell, when he left, it was probably time for him to leave because the show was very mean-spirited, and that worked for a while. But then I think it just sort of started not wearing well on people overall. Yeah. I think the show's got a better spirit about it now.
Yeah,
it's just more about the talent really than it was the lack of talent back then. So, but yeah, it's just different. But I've watched it since that first season. I just didn't start it immediately. To answer your question there,
yeah.
Let's see what else over the weekend. Gosh, that was crazy. What happened down in Puerto Vallarta with the whole cartel thing, and that was scary. I tell you, that's why I will. You will not see me traveling to Mexico ever again. I've been down there a few times over the years. I've been to Puerto Vallarta, and it was a lot of fun. But even when I was down there, and that's been probably 10 years ago, last time I was there. Even then, I was like, hey, I don't know, man. Just feels weird, And so I have no interest in even traveling there. People say, "Oh, it's safe." Okay, yeah, go ahead, enjoy yourself. Not me. No, thank you. I'll find more things to do right here in the good old USA. That was scary though. Thinking about being on the at a resort. Next thing you know, the city's burning and they're pulling people out of cars and all kinds of crazy stuff is happening. The airport. I mean. People couldn't get out, and you're just like, ugh, being stuck in a foreign country. That's like a nightmare.
I've told this story before, but I'll never forget being in the LA riots, and that was when they were pulling people out of that, and we were driving down the 405 to 5, and we're in this big Greyhound bus, and craziest things. I mean, when mass chaos. This is why you have law and order. This is why you have authority. This is why you have police officers and things. This is, otherwise you have anarchy and you might as well just run red lights and just go off killing people and, doing that type of thing. So,
which is just kind of like the far left in this country, the Antifa people and all. Yeah. They want to talk about their rights. You don't have the right to burn down stuff and, it's hurt people and threaten and all that. You got a right to stand on the side of the road with a sign and do that. But you got
to have some order.
Right, you do. You got to have law and order. Otherwise, you have total anarchy, and it's dangerous. All right. Well, hey, at least the United States won the gold medal in hockey. So
that's right.
Things are good.
Man, that's good.
All right. Let's see here. Well, we've had a very mild winter. Thus far, certainly. And that's probably going to mean we're going to have a lot more insects, a lot more bugs and things like that. That's why you need to call Rusty's Bug Stop right now. At Rusty's, they're family-owned right here in our area, and one of the things you love the most about it, there are no contracts. You don't get locked in anything. You just call them when you need them. And, in fact, you do that, just call them when you need them. Or do what I do and have for a number of years. I just have them on just kind of a regular schedule where they text me about every 3 months and say, hey, it's time. How about this day at this time? And then I'll just confirm it, and they come out, they spray. We don't have any problem with bugs or rodents or anything like that. And so we've done that for a long time. But so you can do, whether it's residential or commercial, Rusty's Bug Stop can take care of both. Anything, ants, roaches, wasps, bed bugs, mosquitoes, mice. They even do termite treatments and inspections. So whether it's just call them when you need them or get on that regularly scheduled spraying, that's, like I said, that's what I prefer. And that's what we have here at KLLL as well. They come to our building about every 3 months and spray, and we don't have that problem. So it's really nice. The pricing is great. Service is professional. They even offer online coupons. New customers can get $10 off a house and yard spray just by checking out the website, which is rustysbugstop.com. Remember, the bug stops here. That's Rusty's. So check out the website again. That is rustysbugstop.com.
From the Pedro's Tamale Studio, this is Lubbock's country leader, 96.3 KLLL, heard worldwide on the KLLL mobile app.
You're waking up.
Seasonable.
Yeah, seasonable cool. So, but nice day today, 63 for a high. Winds are going to be about 15 to 20 miles per hour. Right now, though, kind of chilly. 32 feels like 27.
Man, tomorrow isn't it supposed to be like 81 or something tomorrow?
Yeah. And Yeah, in the 80s.
Okay.
We might set records for the next couple of days.
All right. You remember winter? Those were good days right there when we had some winter. That was fun.
To me, this is fake spring, though. This is the one where, winter's coming back around. We'll throw one more punch out there for you.
Yeah, I guess so. I'll believe it when I see it.
Yeah.
I think this is real.
Real.
Yeah, I don't think there's any fake anymore. I think this is just the way it is now.
Spring is like, I'm here, boys. Get out of my way.
United States won the gold in hockey yesterday. That was really cool. Men and women won gold. Beat Canada. Both of them beat Canada. That's great. It's really sweet when we beat Canada.
Nice. Canada's good
Canada
too,
was
man.
whining and crying. Oh my gosh, they think that's their sport. So they did. Yeah, they were obviously really good. They won the silver medal. I'm not taking anything away from Canada. I'm just saying the United States won the gold. That's awesome.
I just like that we beat somebody, really good. That's awesome.
No, we normally in the Olympics, when you beat somebody for the gold, you had to beat somebody pretty good. I mean, just throwing that out there. But that's how you want it. You want to beat somebody that considered one of the in Canada. That's hockey is really, they're kind of a one sport country, really. I mean, that's kind of their thing.
That's the only thing I know them for.
You got the Toronto Blue Jays in baseball, but that's.
I don't.
That's about it. Yeah, no, they're a hockey country. Let's see. Big movies over the weekend. GOAT. That's the Steph Curry one, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of the modern day Michael Jordan Space Jam sort of thing, right?
Yeah.
I mean, animated with a big basketball star, I guess is what I'm saying.
Thought about taking my kids to see that one, but then we were kind of busy over the weekend, so we just no, we'll see it again sometime.
Wuthering Heights, number 2. I Can Only Imagine 2 at number 3. Crime 101 at 4. Sin Help at 5. There's a lot of numbers there. It's hard to remember. Wait, was that I Can Only Imagine 2 at 2 or Wuthering Heights 1 at 3? Wait, no, Wuthering Heights, no number. Crime 101 at 4. Okay.
Yeah. I've seen I Can Only Imagine. I saw the first one.
Yeah, I did too.
I've seen Sin Help.
I saw Wuthering Heights, and I've seen Sin Help. So 2 of the 5 I've seen there. Wuthering Heights was really good. It's a classic,
Yeah.
Story of impossible love and all, and Margot Robbie and the guy that played Heathcliff. I don't even know what his name is, but it was good though. So the Winter Olympics ended last night. Had the closing ceremonies. The next Winter Olympics, it'll be the 2030 Winter Olympics. It'll be hosted in the French Alps.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it'll be officially known as the 2030 French Alps Olympics, or the French Alps 2030. So that'll be a good place for that.
Beautiful out
there.
Yeah,
so there you go. Saw this story. Thought this was kind of interesting. Tim McGraw was warned that this particular song could end him as an artist. Yeah, he said he faced resistance from his record label when he wanted to record Indian Outlaw. Executives warned him that it was too controversial and it was not country, which that's kind of funny to hear that now, all this many years later. Anyway, he initially tried to include Indian Outlaw on his debut album, but couldn't get it past the gatekeepers at the label. So despite warnings that the song wouldn't get any airplay or anything like that, could damage his credibility, he believed in the song's potential after seeing positive audience reactions during live performances. So he went ahead and took a risk, including it on his second album, which paid off. It became his first top 10 hit, eventually went platinum. So isn't that crazy, though? What almost didn't happen. Sometimes the artist knows what's right.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Anything else?
I had a good weekend. I went to the Cats Meow, or the Cats Theater, not the Cats Meow.
The Cats Theater is the Cats Meow. It's the bee's knees. All right, what are we, 1930?
Well, I did not.
You went to Cats Theater. It's
Cats
on 34th,
Theater. Yeah,
right?
on 34th Street. I've never been there before.
I haven't either.
So that was the first time. Lived here a while, and but anyway, it's just a quaint little room. And
live theater.
Yeah, a little live theater. So it was kind of fun. Our neighbor was in it. She was the main character. So we went and watched it. So it was really good.
Well, cool. Yeah, I've never done that before. Cats Theater. I've seen some theater.
It was different.
There.
It was something that obviously we haven't done, and was like, all right. So as opposed to just going and seeing a movie, we just went to a 3-hour play.
Well, I like that. I like you got some culture in your life.
Yeah,
and that's really good. All right. Have to go check that out sometime. Wonder how often they have plays there.
I think their next one is in April.
Okay. So fairly regular schedule there.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, good for you.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Good for me.
All right, it's 7:08. Dad joke coming up here in a few minutes. Also got the birthdays at 7:30. If you'd like to get on the list, you got the Sonic text line. You can reach out there at 806-900-9630. We'll have a Bible verse this morning. We'll play the 1-second song. And maybe if we have some, I don't know. Katie Joe's not here. Do we have any Monday morning memes? Maybe we'll have those as well.
Yeah.
I don't know if I saved that many this weekend. Kind of took a weekend off, so I didn't really do much of anything, really. So we'll see. We may have that as well. So.
Yep. You're outside, catch the sunrise. Not too bad today.
Yeah, it's
I wouldn't call it like the best
seen
ever,
better, but it's
not
got
bad.
some nice color to it.
Yeah.
But you'd have to check it out pretty quick.
Yeah,
nice,
it's going to be gone
pink
in
and
2 or
nice
3
blues.
minutes.
Yeah. It sort of has the look of a gender reveal this morning.
Yeah, a little bit, doesn't it?
Pink and blue. So, yeah. All right. Yeah, check that out.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Star Spangled Banner is sung by Carrie Underwood.
Jeff, Mudflap, and the gang.
96.3 KLLL. Red, white, and blue through and through.
Come on.
KLLL. You ready? Let's go.
That would be the 29th, 30th, and 31st.
Jeff Mudflap and the gang. We may not have it all together, but together we have it all.
Roll on. There's Alabama. A little comfort food for your ears this morning.
That's comfort.
At 7:30, checking the weather. It is brought to you this morning by South Plains Roofing.
Yeah, plenty of sunshine this morning. Those high clouds are going to weed off, and we're going to see a high of 63 today. Right now, though, kind of chilly. It's 32, but it feels like 27.
And like 80s tomorrow.
Yeah.
The clouds are going to weed off. What exactly does that mean?
New weather term.
I caught that. I was like, what? The clouds are going to weed off. Don't believe I'm familiar with that terminology. Using my context
Fade away.
clues, yeah, I'm just going to say they're going to go away.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. They'll burn off later or something, yeah.
I guess
they'll weed away.
They're going to weed off.
Yeah,
I guess I didn't think through that enough.
No, it's all right. I mean, figured it out. It wasn't a meteorological term that I was familiar with up to this point. So thank you. It is good to know they're going to weed off at some point. So that is good. So how about those birthdays?
All right. Speaking of birthdays, how about Paisley Alley, 14. Vicky Burns, Bonnie Bullerman, Melissa Verrill, Jim Bailey, Cheyenne Murphy, Casey Campbell, Jeff Knott, Shahaley Bird, Lacey Wishart, Kimberly Mahan, Stephanie Ramirez, Barbara Cruz, Terry Snyder, Xavier Rodriguez, Ginger Purdue, Casey Powell, Andrea Ammons, and Eric Rojas, 18 years old today. Happy birthday.
All right.